Hello and welcome to One Cool Thing, PC Mag's daily show where we show you one cool thing which we are testing out here in the PC Mag Labs. I am Sasha Sieg and this is Victoria Song. Now if you are watching us live on Facebook and it is 10 a.m. Eastern or whatever time it is in your time zone, then please ask us questions, make comments. Social Pete here will relay those questions and comments to us. I know some stuff about phones and tablets. Victoria knows about smart home and wearables and health and fitness. Ask us about any of those things or the cool thing which we have today and we will try to answer. If you are watching later on YouTube, please like and subscribe. We have a new One Cool Thing every weekday. It's what we do. And today we have, I was saying this is the friendly idiot dog of Robovacs, isn't it?
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
Robovacs, they're getting smarter every day, but we don't always want, or not everyone wants a Robovac that can map your house and create maps of your house and come with apps that do things or whatnot. This is what we call a dumb vac, but in the sense that it's not a connected Robovac.
So this is like you went to the ASPCA for your Robovac as opposed to going to...
He's simple, no frills, and that's reflected in the price. This is retail $250, so as far as Robovacs go, that's really competitively priced because some of the smartest Robovacs we've seen, they range about let's say $800 to $1,000.
Okay, so what's the name of this Robovac? What's the company? Do we know other things from this company?
Yeah, so this is the iLife A4s Robot Vacuum Cleaner. The company is iLife. They come with a bunch of different ones. So there's the V8 and then the A8, and they have robot mops and all that sort of stuff. So they're not a Roomba, but they do make a bunch of different robot vacuum cleaners. And this is what we call a budget robo vacuum. So budget robo vacuums are typically under, they're like $300 or under. They don't come with a whole lot of fancy features like app control. But what they do come with is multiple cleaning modes like spot or just edge cleaning. They tend to be random cleaners. So when you have a fancier Robovac, they're a methodical cleaner, which means they'll go do, 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 back and forth. This is a ping pong random cleaner, so that'll means it'll just go until it hits something, turn, go until it hits something, and
hopefully it'll cover everything in your house if you're lucky with time.
Yeah, so what you want when you have a no-frills cleaner like this is you want a long battery life. So this one, in testing, it got 2 hours of runtime, which is really good for a Robovac. Typically, we want to see something around 90 minutes. And sometimes when you get the really high-tech, really expensive ones, you're not even going to get something beyond 40, 45 minutes.
Now, what kind of messes can this clean up?
So what you want, and I say this for every single Robovac, this is not going to replace your normal vacuum cleaner, but what it will do is it's really good at getting hair, debris, and dirt off your floor for a nice maintenance clean. So if you run it 2 or 3 times a week, your floors will be really nice and clean, and you won't have to vacuum more than, let's say, maybe once a month.
What about anything wet or sticky?
Robovacs can't take care of anything wet or sticky. And before somebody asks, no, they can't take care of pet poop. They just can't do that. Because all of them, this has a rear loading dustbin. You're gonna have to clean it out yourself. So it's basically, and this dustbin is pretty well sized, so it'll run for a long time, and you won't have to clean it out after every clean. As you can see, I did not clean it out after my last.
Yeah, it's good. It's good illustration of its prowess.
Yes, and the nice thing about this one is that it's really compact, size-wise. So if you, I don't know, have friends who want to borrow your Robovac, it's easy to carry it in. I carried it into the office today, and I didn't break my arms.
And now, before we get to the question, these little whiskers here, these are for getting into corners because the Robovac is circular, right?
Yeah, so the side brushes, what they'll do is they'll funnel dirt into its little mouth, like the idiot dog that it is.
Okay, let's take some questions.
How often do you have to clean out the whatever they
Dustbin.
hold all the dust?
Dustbin. So if it really depends on how long you're gonna let it run for, whether you just let it run until its battery runs out, or whether you just run it for an hour or two at home. If you're running it for an hour, you probably just clear out the dustbin every other clean or something like that. But if you're running it for the full 2 hours, you probably want to clean it out after that amount of time.
So
Yeah.
what does it have in terms of modes?
Modes, so this one has your typical like spot clean and edge clean, which means like edge clean is clean along the edge. Spot clean is it'll go in a circle for a while because there's a specific mess that you want to take care of. One thing that this had trouble with, and it's a thing that a lot of random cleaners has trouble with, is finding its own dock. Because you know they run on infrared sensors, which means when they run on infrared sensors and they don't have like a camera capability or laser navigation, they're just basically relying on the dock to pull them in like a tractor beam. So if they're in like a different room, it's going to take them a while to find it.
They'll just get tired and fall asleep in the corner,
Yeah,
and then you'll have to go carry them over to the dock.
Yeah. So that is a issue that we had with this little guy. He got a little lost in my apartment, died under the bed, had to fish him out. It was okay. If he happens to be in the room where the dock is, he has a better chance of finding it. Though if you're watching it, you will get frustrated.
So now you said it has a remote, which we don't have here, but no app control.
Right. So
Okay.
if that is one thing.
You can't even use your smartphone as a remote?
You can't use your smartphone as a remote. So that makes setup really easy though. All you have to do is charge it up, use the remote. You use the remote to schedule the cleans, and it. I accidentally brought in my air conditioner remote because it is not a high-tech remote.
The remote looks exactly like an air conditioner remote.
Yeah.
Like exactly like an air conditioner remote.
Which is why I accidentally bought my air conditioner remote instead of the remote that controls this little fella. But you know, it's got the directional buttons, and then you can just go, oh, yeah. So it's nice if you like a more hands-on clean, because sometimes with the random cleaners, you'll be like, no, you dum-dum, the mess is over here. Okay, I'm just gonna drive you over the mess.
Okay.
Steer you over the mess, and then that's fine. I personally like that. Some people just want a more automated clean. If you want a more automated clean, you're gonna want to go with one that's more of a methodical cleaner than, let's say, a random cleaner.
Let's take another question.
Can you just recap how much it costs, and are there any like parts you have to replace over time?
So it costs $250 retail. You might be able to find it cheaper somewhere else online. And usually Robovacs will come with certain extra parts with it. So this one comes with an extra filter. I believe it comes with, they usually come with extra spin brushes over time, but you can just also order them from the manufacturer if they become broken or that sort of stuff. Eventually, you'll have to like clean out the brush and whatnot. They recommend you do it once every month, but I think you can get away with doing it when it gets nasty.
So in terms of why you would want to step up from this to a more expensive vac, we've outlined two primary things at the moment, which are one, the more expensive vacs are better at finding their bases,
Yes.
and two, the methodical cleaning vacs are, well, more methodical.
Yeah.
Are there any other reasons you might want to step up to a more expensive vac?
It depends. If you've got a smart home setup, you might want Alexa or Google Assistant control so that you can go, hey Alexa, turn on my or start a Robovac clean. Let's say the iRobot Roomba 690 costs about $375, and that's their entry level, and it comes with Alexa compatibility. So if you already have a smart home setup and you kind of want your Robovac to listen to Alexa and control it that way, that might be one reason. If you like having maps created by your robot vacuum, then a mid-range or a premium end robot will be able to create a whole cleaning map of your house and tell you the statistics of what it's cleaned and areas it's cleaned, and send push notifications to your phone
Your
when it gets
quantified
stuck.
floor.
Your quantified floor. That's
Okay.
That's something.
Yeah. Okay, any more questions out there?
Which one do you personally use? Because I know you've tested a lot now.
Personally, at home, I have the Eufy Robovac 11C, which is a
That's also
lower
relatively
end.
low cost.
It's about a $300 connected Robovac. The app is very simple. It's easy to control. I've named it Lydia, and its brother Beetlejuice is in the office because we have two of them. But actually, at the moment right now, I had 4 Robovacs at home, and now I only have 2. The other one is the Neato BotVac D7 connected, which the review will go up sometime soon.
And in terms of the low-cost vacuum companies, I have to say I like Eufy because they are Anchor
Yes.
And so that's a big brand that, like, I know other products they make. The other products they make are reliable. You know, they have offices and service and support. It's one of the things that worries me a little bit about some of these smaller Robovac companies.
This one is pretty solid,
Okay.
however. This one, it's very similar to the Eufy Robovac 11, which is our editor's choice. The one thing that the Eufy Robovac 11 has over this one is a slightly quieter run. So this one isn't particularly loud. Some of the Robovacs that we test are extremely loud. If you're in the same room as them and you're trying to watch TV, you're gonna have to crank up the volume, or you'll be able to hear it even if it's in another room. This one is not that loud, but the Eufy Robovac 11 is much quieter. I've had it running in this office and people not know that it was here. So that's probably the quietest Robovac I've ever tested.
Unless you put speakers on top and make it into a DJ.
DJ Roomba, yes.
Yes.
Which we have done in the labs. We have fun with my robot army.
We do. Okay, any more questions out there? Great. So this is the iLife A4s Robovac. It is can we call it the least expensive, really good Robovac out there?
It's one of them. The
Okay.
Eufy Robovac 11 is about $25 cheaper.
I thought you said it was more expensive. I thought you said it was
That's
$300.
the 11C.
Oh,
which is
whoa!
connected.
There's an 11 and an 11C.
Yes, and there's
Okay.
an 11C Pet, which I'll be testing soon. So
Okay.
there's a lot of cheap Robovacs.
Okay, so this is a good cheap Robovac, but our editor's choice is the 11C,
The 11.
the regular 11.
Yes.
Oh man, you see, I'm glad you're here for this. Our editor's choice is the Eufy Robovac 11, which you said is slightly less expensive and quieter.
Slightly less expensive and quieter, but you're gonna get a similar clean. And if you want a smaller dude, this guy is small and tiny and cute.
Tiny cute dude right here for your floors. This has been One Cool Thing with PCMag.com. Thank you for watching. If you are on Facebook, please return to us at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. We'll have another cool thing with another live discussion. If you are on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Check back daily on our PCMag channel, and we will have a cool thing every weekday.